The Oxford comma. Should we use it or avoid it? Let's answer that question by looking at what is the Oxford comma? What is the history of the Oxford comma? What is the Oxford comma debate all about? And what is the purpose of the Oxford comma? But let's begin with what is the Oxford comma? Well, the Oxford comma is a punctuation mark used in English writing. It is placed immediately before the conjunction, usually an, or nor, in a list of 3 or more items. For example, Jenny enjoyed hiking, reading, and writing in her spare time. My favourite colours are red, blue, and green. The movie had action-packed scenes, colourful characters, and stunning visuals. My latest assignment required research, analysis, and critical thinking. Notice the Oxford comma before the conjunction and in these 4 examples. Also, the Oxford comma is known as the serial comma because it is used in a series of 3 or more items. So you may hear people refer to it as the serial comma. Furthermore, the Oxford comma is known as the Harvard comma because it is recommended by the Harvard University Press. Let's look at what is the history of the Oxford comma. The Oxford comma can be traced back to the 16th century where it emerged as a punctuation phenomenon. It served various functions in both handwritten and printed documents. During the 17th century, the use of the comma gradually increased, particularly in printed texts or documents. During the 18th and 19th centuries, the Oxford comma became more entrenched, and many influential publishers endorsed its usage. In the late 20th century, there was a notable shift in attitude towards the Oxford comma. This shift saw the decline in its usage, and this has led to the Oxford comma debate. Should we use it or should we avoid it? Well, what is involved in the Oxford comma debate? Well, first, some think it's necessary. In fact, they think it's absolutely necessary, while others don't. Second, supporters of its usage say it avoids confusion, while the critics say it makes sentences messy. Third, some people are very passionate about its absolute usage, while others suggest that it's a personal choice. Now, to understand all the hoo-ha, we need to ask the question, what is the purpose of the Oxford comma? Well, the primary purpose of the Oxford comma is to avoid confusion, which could lead to unintended meanings. Let's look at an example, and this is a real live example. Rachel Ray finds inspiration in cooking her family and dog. Notice without the Oxford comma, confusion may arise, leading to unintentional outcomes. With the Oxford comma, the problem is solved. Rachel Ray finds inspiration in cooking, her family, and her dog. When we add the comma, we could say something like this. Rachel Ray finds inspiration in cooking as well as in her family and her dog. In formal writing, precision is of most importance. If I write a formal document, I will always use the Oxford comma. However, when I write a speech for my personal usage, I only use it when it is necessary. What do you think? Leave a comment of your experience in the comments section below. Remember, we use the Oxford comma to avoid confusion, which could lead to unintended meanings.